Hello everybody, Flick here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we are taking a look at Hob by Runic Games, who you may know as the people who did Torchlight 1 and 2. I played Torchlight 1 quite a lot. I didn't put quite as much time into Torchlight 2 because it didn't grab me as much. Anyway, this is their newest game and the visual style is very in keeping with Torchlight 2 specifically, I would say. However, totally different game. It isn't a Diablo-like experience this time. They describe it as an action-adventure. I'd add rather minimalist to that, in that there's no set direction per se. You kind of have to pick up what's going on in the story via visual clues. There's no speaking between the characters. You communicate a lot with a robot who just kind of like points at things, and you have to be intuitive enough to work out what it's trying to tell you. So far I haven't had much of a problem, although I am only just over an hour in, give or take. Have a few new abilities to talk over. But yeah, it looks very, very nice, and I've been enjoying what I've played of it so far. It kind of passed me by a little bit, and I should point out also that this is a review copy that I received via a PR site. Anyway, before I start though, it is heavily, strongly, super advised that you use a controller for this game. I concur. I'm not saying you can't use a keyboard and mouse if you want to, but it feels like you need the intricate platforming that a controller kind of gives you over a mouse and keyboard, in my opinion. Anyway, we play as this little person. I'm not actually sure if they have a gender or not. Our robot friend wakes us up, and we are kind of let loose in this world. I'm trying to avoid the lightning here. What is this, Final Fantasy X? There seems to be some kind of infection spreading through the world, and the robot friend wants us to solve it. We, during the tutorial, stupidly kind of reach out and touch some of the infection, and it blows up our hand. So the robot has to cut it off, but in return for cutting it off, the robot gives us his fist, which is what I have on Y on the controller, and I can just do a little sucker punch, or I can charge it up into a full punch, very Doomfist style. I can also do kind of like a ground slam. The fist though is not actually the focus of combat per se, it's actually more so for the puzzle solving, as weird as that sounds. You also have a little collapsible sword, and that's kind of like your main damage dealer. Top left you can see my health, red, and my charge up power in blue. And if you might have saw the like half segments, that's because it's like kind of like Zelda picking up heart containers. You have to fill them before you get a full extra bit of health. Anyway, I haven't done that much in terms of like seeing the entire world. I've been like exploring the areas that I started in because I've been finding little secrets. And you get little upgrade orbs that let you buy more things. So for instance, although I haven't found it as part of the story, I have the ability to turn the fist into a shield. And that's an ability I actually bought rather than got through story progress. Anyway, A is on jump, or jump is on A rather. X is swing the sword, B is a dodge roll, right trigger is to kind of dash, and you can chain that into the dodge roll. And again, the fist you can just punch or you can charge. And I'm kind of exploring this lightning area. Now I can't remember if I've already hit this switch. I believe I did. It's actually sent. I remember going over there. It sent me a bit further back. Let me see what happens if I spin this. Whoops. What does that do? Oh yeah, it lowers this. Okay. I thought I'd already lowered it. I guess it didn't save me doing that. I think I'm near the tail end of kind of like this dungeon, if you want to call it that. I just got an ability which is to do that. But if I do it on certain things, you teleport very, very far. Please stop trying to hit me with lightning. We might also get a little bit of combat. Oh, there's a thing we could open with our fist. And the visual style is great. I always loved that about Torchlight 2 especially, even though the gameplay didn't really grab me as much. And also these usually mean you can do a thing. Oh, actually that's just a vantage point to get a nice scenic view. While lightning almost strikes you. That's the second one of those I've found. By accident, because I keep on thinking what they actually are is bits where you do that and then it opens up a shortcut. Not always though. So, I think I've not been here. Oh, there's scorpions. Oh, there's one right behind me. So it's very easy to die if you don't see the enemy hitting you. That doesn't help. Oh, that's a big nasty. What does he do? Oh, he shoots lightning. And teleports. Nothing personnel kit. Don't think I can get you up there. Am I supposed to do something with this, perhaps? Oh, wait. That's an AoE, right? Nope. So I think the scorpions aren't going to stop spawning until I murder him. Ow. They're also probably there to give me HP. Speaking of HP, if any of you wanted to drop a bit of it, thank you. Oh, I can get up there actually. Just scare him off down here. Oh, he can't get stunned. Okay, lesson learned. However, he can himself stun the scorpions. Can I not do that as well? No. Though that's the kind of platform where you can normally do the teleport, I guess, because he's got control of it, I can't. Actually, it looks kind of different. Okay, scorpions are getting a bit out of control. Oh, maybe now that I've destroyed that. Ah, there he goes. He was worth a lot of whatever those are. So I do know of one place I can go back and probably afford 1 or 2 new upgrades. I don't know if I want to go back there immediately or if we'll find another alternative place. I think you can also eventually upgrade your sword there as well, so I can destroy these, huh? I wonder if that would have broken his powers. Oh, is there a secret around here? Nope. Okay. Surely there was some reason to murder him, though. Oh, you can poke this open. Last time I did this, it had a heart container. It looks like this might have one too. The animations are all like very precise as well. I like watching the game move. Alright, so is that a full one? That is a full one. Nice. Okay, why are you giving me this big view? What am I doing here? Ah, there's a teleport pad right there. Okay, now I need to work out how to get onto here. That's the thing I can blink teleport off of. Well, what I can do is I can move this platform over here. Just ignore the scorpion. Never mind, I missed the ladder, so in fact we will not ignore the scorpion, we will murder him. If we activate this, I can actually control it. If I put it... I don't think that's actually going to give me enough height. Because it shrinks back down when you leave it. I'm also not 100% sure if that's actually where it wants me to go. So that shut that down. Or that reopened it, did it? Nope, missed. My actual objective is further north, but I assume I have to do a thing here in order to actually do it. I also didn't mean to channel Palpatine there. There's a chest here I haven't opened. I actually thought I'd been up here, I guess not. Oh, what is that? Punch upgrade, increases punch damage. Oh, nice. I definitely have not been up here then. Can I punch this open? No, I cannot. Alright, that's back at the start through there. So there's another teleport pad. But I assume I have to get on the one over here. Since that's the last one I saw. Oh, hang on. I'm hearing like noises from over here. It's the first time I've actually reached a point where I would say my direction is not 100% known to me. I mean, I have a marker on my map, but I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going to get there. I see a collectible in the top right window. Pulling that switch appears to have done... Oh, actually, I see 2 things I can interact with. One's over here. I'm not sure if I have done this. I have been over here. Ah, it's a checkpoint, actually. Never mind that. Oh, there's a bigger enemy somewhere. Oh, there he is. Hello. 2 damage. So they've got armor, so you've got to punch them a couple of times to crack them. I believe, well, you can definitely use them to kill smaller enemies. I'm not sure if them hitting each other does it, though. And I've tried using the shield against their roll attack. It does not work. Now there's a shortcut I could open once I punch it. So actually what I think I'm supposed to do now is walk the platform around here. Because I couldn't do that before, but now everything's come down, I can. Now if you don't like games where you're kind of left to your own devices to, well, not fully work out what you have to do by yourself. There is hints. But it's all like speechless, and anytime you learn a new skill, a button prompt that will appear, show you the first time how to do it, and then that's it. I wonder if I take it over there. This will get me that collectible I saw. Not that I usually particularly care about collectibles, it's just that I know it was on the top right. So I wonder if placing this in here, it's going to open up that thing on the right, and that will do something. Right, I brought down this. You can actually see some of the infection there on the left. It's kind of like the purple goo. Right, that will stay on now. Okay, maybe I actually had to do that. We'll bring it over here. So I should point out as I'm doing this, Hob is available right now, and it is £14.99, or your regional equivalent. And there's also the soundtrack you can buy as well. I wouldn't say the soundtrack's particularly blown me away in any regard, but that may also just be because I've been hearing Cuphead's soundtrack recently, and it is amazing. So we can open up a shortcut here. There's a shortcut back up here if I need it. Now then, gotta be careful with the infection, because those tentacles don't like you. That looks like a shortcut in the making there. Then we've already been over here. And I will link to the Steam store page. It's currently sitting on very positive. That's more so due to a lack of a lot of reviews yet, as opposed to anyone having a particular problem. The only negative reviews I looked at seem to... Oh, there's a thing here. Seem to not like the lack of guidance, which is fair enough. That's why I mentioned it. If you like a clear set path always, this is not going to be for you. It's very minimalistic. You're kind of free to do what you like, and there is secrets to discover. There isn't just collectibles, there is actually secrets, and there is difficulty levels, as the loading screen there was implying. I don't believe I've been down here. There may be a new power awaiting us. There is definitely at least 2 more powers, outside of the ones you can buy, I mean. Right, this might also just be a little kind of puzzle bit. Let's see, what do we have here? That's for turning, that is. It's not got any power though, so I can't turn it. Got it. Another checkpoint, that's good. And that's a punchable wall right there. I think the first area so far was prettier. This area of this kind of industrial steampunky ruin. It's a lot more grandiose looking, but I preferred the look of the first area, kind of like overgrown and then also kind of infected. Not that there's anything wrong with this, it's just, oh, there's a dead robot down there, and get some extra energy from him. It's just in terms of like showing off the fantastic visuals, I'm saying that they're good, but this might not be showing it as much as I would like. That's another sitting spot, isn't it? Oh look, there's a bunch of those things I can control over there. And I assume there's an achievement for like so many vistas looked at. Oh, hello there. Are you enemy or friend? Oh, you summoned a thing, and that is not a friendly thing. Ow! I hope I held block, but I can't do it off of a slice, I guess. Alright, the little dudes summon big bad dudes. Why is my arm charging like that? Maybe just implying that Blink Teleport is ready? Maybe implying I should use it. Hey, you. Oh, you're still awake. I forgot that it doesn't reset. Revenge! Oh, that's why. You know why my hand was glowing there? Because it's maybe because you're supposed to get through this quickly enough. I feel like I didn't need to use that to do it. No summoning bad summoner. I pressed the wrong button. That's the problem with going between Cuphead and whatnot. So this is a Blink Teleport pad, but it's not powered up. Let's see if we can get ourselves some power source. I don't think I can survive that fall. I might be wrong. There is a height at which you will die. That is not it, so there we go. So it looks like this might be something to do with our power here. Oh, punch this. No, 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 no. Punch this. I love the way the game moves as well. It's just it's very pretty in motion. So that powered up something up above. Oh, hang on, what's over here? Oh, now I can blink teleport, but that begs the question, what was down below? I'm also not sure which direction it wants me to actually go in. This way? Probably that way. Alright, well let's assume that's progress, so that begs the question, what was further down and left? And I'm basically now just playing the game. I feel like it's one of those games where once you watch it being played a little bit, you'll be very able... Oh right, I have to turn it again to get to that switch, I see. You're fully capable of deciding for yourself based on the gameplay whether this is something you're interested in. Oh, you have to shove it from the side. Now will that shut off the... No, it looks like it stays on now. Okay, what does this do? It raises everything up again. Oh, that's going to link the pads. Yeah. So I can go left or I can go right for a checkpoint. And it played music, which implies to me I did it right. I've totally lost track of where I saw that dead robot now, though. Like, he was kind of like down that way, but now he might be on a higher level, or... I guess we'll go up and see. We'll play for a little bit longer here, but as I say, I like Hob, I like what I've played of it so far. There's actually a heart container down there too. I don't really have any kind of complaints or anything like that. This is new. Ah, no power. Okay, let's leave that for a second. If anything, and this isn't really the game's fault, it's just kind of come out at a time where there's a lot of other good games as well, so I worry that it's going to be ignored as a result. And there's nothing that I've seen so far where it's like, oh, that's terrible, or, you know, I'm interested in what's going on in the world, it plays well, it looks great. I needed those, thank you. Ah, another one of those electromancers. Well, actually, this is a good chance to discover what happens if we destroy his shock things, as opposed to just killing him straight up. I also like that you're basically playing as Doomfist. Doomfist plus a sword. That's the checkpoint as well, so it's okay if I mess up. Hey, Mr. Electric Dude, where are you? You are up here. Alright, while you stand over there, I'm going to destroy your stuff. There, destroyed your thing. What do you think about that? He's very, very cross. Oh, he does the AoE if you've destroyed a pillar, I guess. It should be his lightning power is gone. Ooh, these are tougher scorpions. I wish you were stunnable. That's the only thing. Oh, he got splatificated. Now, why did I murder that helpless thing? There's a chest over there. This isn't powered on anymore because somebody broke it. Is that jumpable? That is not jumpable. Oh. But it goes further down. Not sure what kind of pad that is. That's new to me. Oh. So that's telling you the puzzle isn't set up properly yet. You need to move stuff. I like when games communicate well via silence. Oh, when they're linked together, you can walk up. Oh, thank you for that checkpoint. Oh, wait. Now, games that try and communicate without using spoken word and don't do it that well, I'm looking at you, Dark Souls, Oh, you have to walk onto it. Then obviously that's not very good. However, I think this is an example of it done well. Alright, don't jump when you're holding the thing. It's a power cell type thing. I assume it's very heavy because they're holding it with the robot hand as well. There you go. I'm trying to get to the end of this kind of like dungeon section to see if we get a new power or something, and then I'd quickly like to fast travel back to the only word for it I can think of is forge. Oh, this is timed. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait now. I didn't realise it was timed. And see if I can buy myself some new abilities. Well, I definitely can. I've got more than enough. Should have maybe waited until this platform was back here before doing that, but that's alright. It's fairly overly restrictive. No, that's the exact opposite of what I wanted to say. It's not restrictive. It gives you plenty of time. Huzzah! New thing! Not activated. Fairly forgiving. That's the way I wanted to say it. Hold it. No, it's telling me it's stuck. Oh, I see how it's stuck. Do you have to do like corner jumps? Yeah, that's why that gear's there to teach you, hey, you're supposed to be going over here. Them glowing is a little bit on the nose. Nope, nope, okay. Right, so that's locked in place. There you go. Now, where's the platform I jumped on the far side, though? Maybe I turn it halfway first? No. Diagonal jumps? I don't think this is how I'm supposed to do this. But it let me, though. Now we'll find out how I should have got down here by following this ladder, probably. Ah, I see. Alright, that works too, I suppose. I like my way better. Noises. I hope that's good. I'm gonna leave just in case. Powered this up for sure. I'm back here. Hello, friends! That probably means I can do the switch in here now. Yes, I can. Which in turn does... It's like a giant drill, or... What's a bridge? To a turny thing that was up the top and couldn't do anything because that wasn't where you were supposed to use it. You're supposed to use it down here. Oh. It's taking us back outside, I guess. Power restored, achievement unlocked, so I guess I did finish that dungeon and it's going to restore power to this complex. Whether or not it gives us a power or anything, I'm not sure. It looks like I can probably get to my objective now though because I've done that. You can't stand on this stuff because it insta-fries you. Maybe some kind of boss. Oh, there's a broken robot, which I already got. So you can't go that way. That does not look like where I'm supposed to go either. I think we've reached another point where I'm not 100% sure where to go, and I feel like I've shown off a good amount of Hob. I like it. I think if it doesn't do well, it's going to be just bad timing with stuff like Cuphead coming out around about the same time. That's partially why I didn't get around to trying it until now. I encourage you, though, if you've at all liked what you've seen here. Oh. Ah, another little Vista. To go check it out for yourself, read reviews of people who've played longer than me. Remember, this is just thoughts after an hour or so of play. I like the look of it, I like how it plays. And if you've also liked what you've seen, go try it. I feel like it's maybe a little steep price-wise. I assume the dollar equivalent would be like, what, $20? But go check it out if you're interested. Thank you very much for watching. And, oh, lightning doesn't actually hurt you. I really wish I'd known that a lot sooner. Thank you for watching, and ta-ta for now.